Okay, we ready?
Well, good morning, and welcome to quarter two of 2025. Last quarter, we had a lot of fun delving into Return to Moria with our trusty dwarf Thorman. For quarter two, I had planned something different. However, those plans changed when a game I tried last year popped back up on my radar. Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. I was fortunate enough to have been gifted a copy of the game by the developer and it did a 3-hour live stream a year ago, going from the prologue on. It was an interesting and rather dark game. I enjoyed what I saw of it and played a bit more after the stream ended. Ultimately, though, I put it aside to await future updates and content, as it was still early access and had a ways to go before it grew up. On March 25th, Questline released patch point 9, described by them as the most important update ever, other than the upcoming 1.0 version. Included in it were the almost final prologue and Act 1, totaling approximately 20 hours of gameplay, and a whole list of changes ranging from new character creation, revamped crafting, magic, and summoning, upgrades to close combat, and a whole lot more. And their timing couldn't be better. So now, let's start quarter two's journey into the dark and twisted world of Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon, and see what I think of it compared to a year ago. Throughout your journey, you will encounter members of many different factions, often with conflicting interests.
The all-consuming Red Death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the Great Escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague. Leading people to Avalon, he started the Age of Conquest and took the island from the Four Dwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the weirdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the weirdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more, and the Red Death has returned. Rulers of the island Asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it by any means necessary. Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
Okay, that's a pretty interesting prologue. And now we come to the character creation screen, where we have our choice male, female, pale skin or darker skin. And we have, of course, a randomize. Ah, interesting. Let's work with that. All right. Female body condition, we have to choose between normal and muscular. Not a whole bunch of difference between the two. We'll stick with muscular. What else we have for face choices here? Okay. That one's kind of nice. I think I kind of like that one. Alright, so we'll go with that one. Eye color. Give her purple eyes. Eyebrows. We'll go with that. Face details. So we have something that kind of looks a bit like freckles. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Some sort of dirt marks. We have two different makeup styles. various scars. And that one is very scarred up. I think we're going to go with that. And that is everything for the face. Hair is still pretty limited. So first off, we're going to go with kind of a reddish color. That actually looks kind of good on her. Yeah, no, I'm not a big fan of it. Kind of cute. Still also very messy. Ponytail, very basic. Well, that's very wild. Very wild. The hair definitely needs improvement still. Nah. That one's a little better. And then we have a bun. At least it has a nice bit of movement. I'm really thinking I like that for her. So, we got our hair color, we have our hairstyle. Now we have a variety of tattoos. And I think I'm going to make the tattoos her eye color. I kind of like that right there. What else we got? That one's kind of nice too. That just looks like got paint spilled all over her face. That's weird. Oh, maybe that. And we have body tattoos. You can find something that kind of matches the face. I don't think that's it. That ain't it. Nope. No. Nope, definitely not. Nope. Nope. I'm thinking probably the closest would be something like that. Or maybe that. Or perhaps that. You know what, let's go with that one. Okay, so now we have our character. She looks like she could be ready for just about anything. All we need is a name, and we can get started.
Rise and shine, rise and shine. Yes, it's me again. And I hope this time you'll cooperate without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, eh?
What? You were doing what? Okay. Seven commandments, huh? First came the prophet, then came the word is sacred. The Pope, his cardinals, and his priests receive the word is the way. We are all brothers and sisters starving for the word is sustenance. Together in holy suffering, we walk the pilgrim's path, the word is our strength. We repent by facing the trials of the plague, the word is our cure. The priests clad in red guide us towards grace, the word is salvation. There are no other sanctities, only the prophet's word and the will of the Red Church. Do not doubt your faith, and you will be rewarded.
Look, we just have to get this over and done with. Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And trust me, you don't. Just like before, no food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested fists. So, tell me, what were you doing in the forest when the Red Shields caught you?
Trying to survive? Alright, so we have some choices, and the choices will determine our playstyle bonuses. I could say I was on my way to enlist in the army, which gives us a one-handed +3, two-handed +3, blocking +3, heavy armor +3, and athletics +3. I was hunting, gives us archery +3, medium armor +3, athletics +3, evasion +3, and sneak +3. I was avoiding the city guards, trying to sell some goods. One-handed +3, archery +3, light armor +3, agility +3, and sneak +3. I was seeking an ancient site of worship. One-handed +3, light armor +3, magic +6, and alchemy +3. Or I can stay silent, which gives us no bonuses. Alright. I really would like to go with the magic. I get the feeling that's going to be the rough choice, so we're going to go something a little easier our first time around. Archery, medium, athletics, evasion, and sneak. You know, we're going to go with the tried and trusty melee.
Army, huh? If I were in charge, I wouldn't even consider letting you join the ranks. I'd rather feed you to the dogs. Less waste. And you were planning to enlist with...
So we can choose infantry, which gives us another +6 to one-handed, +3 to blocking, and +3 to heavy armor. Archers gives us +3 to one-handed, +6 to archery, and +3 to medium armor. Battle mages, +3 to one-handed, +3 to heavy armor, +6 to magic and burning ember. Or healers, +3 to light armor, +3 to magic, +6 to alchemy and blood transfusion. I wonder what blood transfusion is. Let's go with battle mage. That sounds interesting.
Oh, that's what you call yourselves now. I've never seen you people do anything but fireworks and illusions. Not much use during a real fight, as is evident from you being in here rather than out there. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to stop.
Okay. Hi. Who are you?
Puzzling that these people won't bathe. You, I understand. You're literally rotting in this damned cell. But them? There's just no excuse for the stench.
Quite the introduction.
There they are. Finally.
Introductions?
I know. You've a million questions. But they'll have to wait. One of these keys will open your cell. When you get out, head left. I'll scout ahead.
Okay. Thanks. Alright, so did we get something? Oh wow, we look rough. The heck? Okay, so we have some magic. And we got a jail key. Ha! I squished you. Excuse me. Don't mind me. I'm just going to take your things. Thanks. What's the meat do? Take that too. Alright. What do we have in our bag? Meat. Consumption leads to insobriety. Of course. We've read that, so I guess we could drop it. We don't really need to keep that. We will put on some clothing. Okay, I don't think we're going to want that, so we're going to drop it. Okay. Oh, we have something on us other than rags. So he came from this direction. What is in this direction? A dead guy. Beautiful Liliana in the Chamber of Ecstasy. Okay. We're just gonna close that. Looks like he was reading the medieval equivalent of Smut. I'm in here figurine. That. +5 to max health permanently. Okay. That was worth coming back here for. Broken wooden club. I don't want any broken anything. Cooking pot. Cooking for the resistant. Simple recipes for simple ingredients. Not everyone has refined taste buds, and that's perfectly fine. I'm Auntie Milreed, here with simple recipes for those who prefer straightforward flavors. For moderate hunger, try Beggar's Fare, a staple for folks like you. Just boil groats and oats in bubbling water. Yes, it must bubble. Another option is mashed potatoes. Peel them thinly if you're handy with a knife, or skip peeling altogether. Boil for about 20 minutes, drain, please don't drink the water, and mash with a touch of milk. But not too much, you want creamy, not watery. Simple, satisfying, and shame-free. Okay, so we have learned some new recipes. Mashed potatoes, Beggar's Fare, cabbage rolls, and something else. And we'll take that. See, we've got some lockpicks in there, some groats, some oats, and some flour. Oh! Oh, we made some Beggar's Fare. Okay. Now I wonder if we mix groats and flour if we get anything. Undercooked food. But it does restore some health, so I guess we'll make another one. Okay. So we got ourselves a little food now. We have some Beggar's Fare, which restores 48 health over 60 seconds. We have some undercooked food, restores 9 health over 30 seconds. We have this fish soup we picked up, which restores a big amount of health over 60 seconds. And, oh, the other one was onion bun. Okay. Back here was kind of handy. And because I did note in the forums that saving often is a really great idea, we're going to do that. Save often, that is. Apparently, there might still be some issues they have to work out before release. There's a skeleton in there. Book. 7 Commandments. Something called Devil's Snare. More ale. A bunch of these 7 Commandments. Alright. I guess we're done this way. Okay, anything in here? Bed, a chair. Oh, what's that? A health potion. Another copy of the 7 Commandments. The sound effects in here are kind of creepy. What's this? Bella, age unknown, female, King's Road, Red Death, stage 2. Severe skin lesions, notably visible on the face and hands. Further screening tests are required. Strict protective measures must be enforced. Okay, so apparently I have the Red Death. Wonderful. This. Brother Adamus will fix this hole in about a week. Please leave it be until then. I guess there's a big hole in there. Ethan, 16 male, Kunach, Red Death stage 4. Though the body remains in relatively good condition, despite the 4th stage of plague, the patient's mind is a shambles. It seems that the mind is the first to die. We'll need to observe what happens next. And Ethan looks dead. They're Another another copy of the Seven Commandments. Treatment records. Number 1. The patient is mentally stable. The physical symptoms of the Red Death persist. I started applying a small doses of black henbane to his skin and asked him to keep a dream journal. 2. Progress is strong, but he panics easily. I'll introduce a mild calming agent to help him relax and open his mind without fear. 3. The patient's mental state is worse than expected. Upon waking, he either becomes briefly catatonic or curls up muttering. 4. The patient is now fully catatonic, unresponsive, unmoving, not eating. Death seems the only mercy left. I'll conduct an autopsy to seek possible brain changes. There must be something to learn here. Ramblings of a Weary Mind. The dark nights here are endless. Everything breathes and calls crisply. A red monk came and put fire in my chest, but I knew it was a good thing. The first and only king visited me the night before. Arthur wept, then reached to me with his hands, not 2 but 4, never closer to the king's grace. Then he disappeared. The bleeding heart of the plague beats in frantic despair. 1 2 1 2. I hear its rhythm from behind the wall. I know it, I feel it. 1 2 1 2. Organic machinery that created this place and these people. Put your ear to the walls and listen. 1 2 1 2. Listen. All right. Oh, if I've learned anything from RPGs, if it's an herb, you should probably want to take it. Okay, that poor guy's dead. Ninian, 28 male, horns of the south, keeper. Red Death, stage 4, inflammation in various organs. Maintain strict isolation protocols to prevent the spread of infection. Notify Captain Brandon if procedure fails and subject dies. Patient is being transferred from his room to the laboratory for further examination. Please ensure the area remains undisturbed during relocation process. Heart. Another small health potion. Another copy of 7 Commandments. A note written in blood. To anyone who finds this note, you need to run before they start your treatment. And it makes you realize you need to gnaw your own legs off. I promise that you're not sick. And even if you are, they will not cure you. Save yourself as I did. I stole a small glass jar when they weren't looking, broke it into tiny shards, and swallowed them all. Soon, I will be free. Okay. That's gruesome. So why is there a heart on the ground? You cut your heart out while you were at it? This tunnel is scheduled to be filled and secured. Stay clear and avoid tampering with it. Okay. It looks like you got the strange man treatment. What's going on this way? More dead people? I don't know. I think this one's alive. Hold on. You're alive. Hello, Lisa.
Do you see what a miracle I am?
What?
Healed. I am no longer sick.
What happened to you?
The depths, filled with the weirdness. Oh, and a chamber. It was rather dreadful, I must admit. They left me here for some time. I can't quite remember. I felt everything within me turn inside out, then settle back into place once more. I thought I was dying, but now all is well. The worst is behind me.
And I help you somehow.
You don't need to help me. The Red Priests already did. They cured me. Thanks to them, I feel just fine now. I hope the same fate awaits you and you'll no longer suffer.
Okay. I'll just back out of here.
Have a nice day, kind lady.
Oh, if you say so, I'm just going to back very slowly out of here and close that door. What's your deal? Lisa, 20 female, little growth. Red Death Stage 3, plague progression has stopped. After prolonged exposure to concentrated weirdness, the patient's body has undergone severe alterations. The mutations, however, may have halted the progression of the disease. Hold for observation. After 4 weeks, proceed with utilization. You poor child. And what about you? Okay, you're alive too. Hello? Let's step back a little bit. Helge?
Drip, drip, drip. Do you hear it? Soon the king will return. I told the priests. They laughed, but they'll soon see for themselves. Drip, drip, drip. The storm is gathering.
Ooh, you're free. Go.
None of us are free. We are all bound. All bound. And to go? No. I don't want to. I found my place to await the king. You can go if you want, but you won't get far. We are all bound. All bound.
What are you talking about?
At last, the age of resurrections shall end, and then the once and future king will return. I cannot wait to behold his radiance, drip after drip. With each drop, it gets closer and closer.
Okay.
Drip after drip, closer and closer.
Alright, I'll just leave you to your contemplations. What's your deal? Helge, 73, male, Boro. You're 73? Really? Red Death, Stage 1. The fevers brought on by the Red Death have left a lasting mark on the patient's mind. He is plagued by numerous visions. Mood changes occur from emotional indifference to religious and ecstatic rapture, leading to foretelling doom. Observe. What do we have in here? This tunnel is scheduled to be filled and secured. Stay clear and avoid tampering with it. Tunnel. You probably should save again at this point. Okay. So, some mushrooms. Oh, okay, so that just comes out to that other side. And we've improved our snake. Is there any reason to be here? Small mana potion? Another copy of the 7 Commandments? Other than that, there doesn't really seem to be anything. I don't see anything over there. Okay. Alright, how do we get out of here? There we go, I think. Yep, there we go. Oh, there's somebody alive over here. Okay, you're dead. Did you have a dagger on you? Feel like you did? Yes. Alright. Now we have a weapon. Other than magic. Wait, brain? Ew. Jars. This back here. Apparently nothing I can read. Okay. Tiny glass bottle. Medic saw. Anything else? Medic's measuring tool. Oh, what is it? Wait, hold on. The status effect on me. Go to character. Status. Red Death. You're sick and will soon die. There is no cure for Red Death. Oh, wonderful. That's great. That's cheerful. How far underground are we anyway? You going here? As far as guard's key. Do you have a key on you? No? Guard's key, huh? Did you have anything on you? I didn't even bother to check. Yes, you did. Hey. Old letter. Oh, some lockpicks. Like that. I got some old letter. Ask it here. Nope. All sage, peppermint, honey. Grub. Some more grouts. Potatoes. Oh, some food. Wonder how long it takes before food goes bad. Some clothes. Ragged clothes. We'll leave those. Is there anything else in there? No weapons or nothing? Wine. Ooh, cabbage and onion. Alright. Lock, huh? Whoa! I got that on the first try. I wasn't expecting that. 7 coins, a small mana potion, and a small health potion. Okay. Hey, we're making some progress here. And I'm gonna save again. Because, hey, I'm not dumb. As soon as we start making progress, something's bound to happen. More cells. Whoa! Hello. Oh, I missed. Okay, undead. Death is not always the end. For those whose bodies are defiled by necromancy or twisted by weirdness, death is merely the beginning of something far worse. The undead are mindless husks, stripped of soul and will. Hollow of their humanity, they move only by the magic that binds them. They feel no pain, know no fear, and crave nothing except to feed, to tear, and to obey masters who care nothing for them. Who they once were no longer matters. Now they are empty vessels, cursed to wander Avalon until time, or steel finally reduces them to dust. Yikes. Okay, he has nothing on him. I'm assuming that was a him. That was gruesome. And this is a good place to leave off. So next time, we will continue trying to escape from this dungeon of horrors and see where it leads us. Until then, bye for now.